welcome to the Chief Revenue Officer program. Well, this program is targeted towards current CROs, aspiring CROs, or anybody who in some sense is in charge of growth and revenues in your organization. In this program, we have divided into a couple of modules, pillars so to speak. One is of course the thinking about growth strategies. Yet another is the nitty-gritty of revenue management, thinking about pricing, demand and so on. And yet another is product management, how to build good products. And finally, what's your customer engagement strategy. Now, within the first kind of pillar, growth strategy, we'll talk a lot about building the foundations. What's your corporate strategy like and how can you create new value from your corporate strategy? Yet another pillar, of course, when you think about growth, is ways in which we can merge or acquire companies, or when is it that we can let them go? And finally, scaling organizations is not easy. Going from 0 to 100 can have a lot of hurdles. How do we think about somehow circumventing those hurdles? In terms of revenue management, we'll talk a little bit about the nitty-gritty of demand, estimation, willingness to pay, pricing, and so on. So while you as a chief revenue officer or aspiring to be one may not directly be calculating demand, may not be going into the nitty-gritty, I think it's helpful to understand how to do so. So we'll talk about many different issues. Should you perhaps be using dynamic pricing? Should you limit the quantity that you're producing of a particular product? How do we look at all of this together in a way that we can have a better handle on how to price? Finally, the third pillar is about product management and customer engagement. Product management, of course, is all about how to build good new products. When I say good, it is about customer needs. How do they build good products that can somehow address customer needs in a good way? And how can we be agile in doing so? And finally, in terms of customer strategy, how do we engage with customers? Given all the disruption that's going on around technology, what does it offer for us in terms of engaging with customer in the right way along the customer journey? Sometimes when I think about CRO, I think about the Chief Rebel Officer or Chief Revolutionary Officer. Why do I say that? Because Chief Revenue Officers or CROs are responsible for so many different things along the lines of revenue and growth in their entire organization. So thinking carefully about the strengths and limitations of different ways of growing, managing revenues, that's the key. So welcome to this program. I'm so excited to have you here.